Hey guys, Zealous Geek here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a Star Wars: The Last Jedi review. It's been requested. I've wanted to do it. It's a little late, so I've decided, it's here now. So, a little late to the punch, but it's here now. I hope you enjoy, and bear with me. I had to redo this intro. So there's a weird cut, I'm not an editing master, so I can't fix it. But, I really want to get this out, and my opinion is still there. It's just there's a little bit of a weird cut where I tried to do the intro before, and the recording messed up, I guess. So, I hope you all enjoy. I'm just going to ramble. I guess it's going to be like a little bit of a weird thing, but my opinion is there for the most part on the movie. And if you don't want to sit through the whole thing, I like the movie, but it had a lot of flaws. So I'm just going to let me explain, and I hope you all enjoy. So, because why not? Okay. Alright, throw in grenade. But anyways, these are my thoughts on the movie. It was a decent movie, and I'm going to get into why I say that, because it was okay. Like, I liked a couple of parts of it, but there were like a lot of missed opportunities, and there were a lot of missed opportunities in the movie, and like they could have done a lot of things. And first things first, it was way too long. Okay, it was just way too long. All right, like 2 hours or so for a Star Wars movie is ridiculous. Like Lord of the Rings, I could deal with that, but like, come on, man, that's crazy. And like 3/4 of the movie was being stuck in space, because we couldn't go anywhere because we were out of fuel. That was it. Oh, and by the way, spoilers if you're, if you don't understand movie reviews. But yeah, spoilers are ahead. Basically, at the point of the movie that I'm talking about, the rebels are stuck in space. Okay? They are stuck in space because they can't go anywhere, because if they do, they're gonna run out of fuel, and then the Empire is just gonna, or the First Order technically, is going to track them through space, and then they'll just kill them. That's it. That's it. That's the whole point. Okay? They're stuck. They can't do anything. They're not doing anything about it. Okay? It's like an hour of them stuck in space, and then finally someone does something about it. That's what it is. I'm dead serious. It makes no sense if you haven't seen the movie. I mean, like, I'm dead serious. It's like an hour and a half of them stuck in space not doing jack crap. And then Finn and this new chick that he met while trying to abandon the resistance, by the way, she catches him trying to go in an escape pod and tases him. That's how they meet. It's beautiful, actually. I thought it was a brilliant way for someone to meet. By the way, this is sarcasm, because I really don't think that they should have put Finn trying to abandon the resistance in the movie. It's dumb. Makes it look like, okay, thank you guys, you helped me out, you got me away from the First Order. Now I'm just going to abandon you and all of your hopes and everything. So, screw you. That's what it was. And this woman catches him and helps him, actually. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's what it is. Okay? It's stupid. But anyways, aside from that, these two new people go somewhere. They have to find someone with a flower on their chest. That's the hint they give. Because he can, if they get inside the Imperial ship, he can hack into it, and then they can stop the ship's weapon systems, or like tractor beam systems and tracking system or something, and then they can leave. That's the point. That's what it is. Okay. They fail to find him, right? They couldn't find him because they were captured by the police. They were arrested. That's what happens. Okay? This is what happens. However, they do meet this dude who I'm assuming is the guy, just, He was a bum inside of the prison as well. You know, they got arrested and they met him. He was in the same prison cell. You know, the Force, you might say, is what made that happen. I don't know. But like, seriously though, that's how they meet, okay? He's a cool character. He's actually cool. And guess what they do with him? After escaping and running around in the field for a while, he saves him on a illegally, you know, commandeered, we'll say, ship. And okay, my walker's invisible. This is actually amazing. I have to comment on this. But anyways, yeah. He double crosses him. That's what happens. That's actually what happens. It's so stupid. You know why? Because he could have been cool. He could have been a cool guy. But you know what? He's not a cool guy. So they all get double crossed. Okay. And then after getting double crossed, you know, there's Captain Phasma is like gonna execute them on the ship because they were gonna go hack the ship. And he's like, actually no, loser, haha. You know, gonna pull out the long con here. I'm gonna, you know, just for lols, I'm gonna get you captured and take all your money, you know. And he says some cheesy crap like, oh, it's just business. And I'm like, okay, come on, seriously, I want to punch this guy now. All right, this is stupid. But they lost an opportunity. He could have been a cool character, and we could have gotten to Crate or somewhere else a whole lot faster. Because if he hacked that crap, there would have been no need to stay in space, and we could have moved on with the movie a lot quicker. And meanwhile, Rey is trying to be taught by an extremely whiny Luke, and all that crap. And then she goes into this darkness cave or something, and then she's like, "Oh, you're about to see your parents." Okay, that's cool. It just shows her face. What does that mean? And then her and Kylo meet up. Okay, Kylo Ren. Okay, they meet up. Guess what? He says, "Oh yeah, I know who your parents are." And I'm like, "Oh wow. Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, Han Solo was her dad. They're brother and sister. That's why they can talk through the Force. Believe it or not, that actually happens in the movie." Why can I hit this guy? But yeah, this happens. Okay, and guess what? He says that that he knew her parents were junky, terrible people who dropped her off and sold her on that planet for drinking money. That is legit what the Disney movie says. Okay? That is legit what that movie says. It's stupid. They could have done something cool, like plot twists. They're brother and sister. You know? Something like that. But they didn't. You know why? Because they don't know how to make a movie. Okay? Or at least not a Star Wars movie. Alright? They pulled the whole, like, oh, your parents are terrible people kind of trick. Okay? But anyways, back to the fact that, you know, Luke is a whiny piece of crap. Yoda made an appearance, by the way, which was awesome, because Luke is, like, trying to, like, you know, burn down a bunch of books or something and burn down his tree. He's like, I'm gonna burn down this tree. These are the ancient Jedi holocrons. How you like that, Ghost Yoda? And Yoda just burns down the tree himself. You know why? Because guess what? They weren't in there, because towards the end of the movie, you see that Rey actually stole them. So it meant nothing, actually. It actually meant nothing. However, we did get to see Yoda, and he was talking to Luke, and it was actually really cool, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, that was cool. You know, that's all I can say about it, though, because that's it. It was just cool to see Yoda. Luke, yeah, Luke was Luke. He was really, really whiny. Like, they just, I don't know why. Like, every Jedi, I swear, in the Skywalker family just gets whinier and whinier as the movies go. Okay, I swear, it's stupid. However, back to the actual, you know, movie and what's going on and everything. Apparently, what was it I was gonna say? Oh yeah! Captain Phasma dies in the movie. Guess how? Finn pushes her into fire. That's it. So does Snoke. So yeah, Captain Phasma and Snoke had no point in this movie trilogy this movie series of Star Wars at all. Okay? Alright? They both die. Yeah, Snoke dies. You know how he dies? Kylo Ren betrayed him. And I bet you're thinking, whoa, that's cool as crap. Does he become a rebel? No. You know what he does? He looks at Rey, okay, after a big fight with throne room guards and everything. They're like bros now. And then he's like, okay, come with me. Together we can rule the galaxy. He pulls a Darth Vader. And I'm like, come on. And then when she denies, you know, he's like, oh, okay, okay, I'm gonna kill you now. And then she knocks him out and runs away. That's the whole situation. It was a waste, okay? It was a waste. That's what it was. That's legit what it was. It's just a waste. You know, waste of characters, waste of... Because never in a Star Wars movie have we seen a Sith turn to the light side and help him out. And I'm pretty sure Disney was just like, oh, we're not gonna have another supervillain. You could have kept Captain Phasma alive, or the gay-looking little, what's his name? I don't know what his name is, but he's like the officer, and he's like really jealous of Kylo Ren. You know, he's like, oh, and you know, of course, Kylo Ren's whiny as ever as well. You know, there were some memes to be had with shirtless Kylo Ren. Of course, that movie did bring us that glorious thing. You know, the shirtless Kylo Ren meme. I don't even know why that's a meme, honestly though. Like seriously, it's stupid, but I love it still because stupidity is awesome. However, it's just the movie. It was like so weird. But finally, we get to Crate. All right, everyone's there, and Leia talks to Luke. Actually, no, wait. Let's talk about this first. They have to ride. There it is again. They have to ride the ski speeders, and they have to kill all of the. They have to kill the walkers. Okay. Well, New Girl and Finn are some of the people who have to go out and ski speeders. Guess what? They, you know, Finn's gonna make this epic, sacrifice and die for the resistance, okay? By driving into some mini Death Star tech. That's actually what they brought to blow open the door of this big giant Jedi temple. It's really cool. And he's driving. He's like, okay, maybe if I drive the ski speeder and you know inside of it and blow it up, it'll save the resistance. And he's gonna have this heroic moment. He's gonna die like everyone else in this movie, like it matters, you know, at this point. And guess who saves him? The chick drives into him and knocks him out, and she nearly dies. They're laying there, you know. He's like, oh no, she's gonna die. Oh no. She says this, and I quote. Fighting a war isn't about killing who you hate. It's about saving who you love. And then she dies. No, she kisses him, and then she like goes knocks unconscious, and he drags her back to the resistance. I mean, it's so stupid. I hated that. I was like, oh my god, like just go away. Stop the movie. All right, stop. Burn the movie. Okay, take the film and burn it. All right, I don't want to see it anymore. Okay, I don't want to see it anymore because it was stupid. All right, it had no point. You know, it was going to be cool until she had to come in and ruin it. You know, great job, Disney. Great job. It's all so stupid. You know, it really is. And you know, here's the other thing too. Yeah. So Luke shows up finally on Crate. You know, actually, you think he's on Crate, but he's not. You know. He's not on Crate. He's actually still on whatever it's called, the big island in the ocean, you know, that, what's her face was on with him. But yeah, he's there still. Okay? But he's using the Force to appear as a Force ghost. And, stall time, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Because, what happens is he talks to Leia. He talks to Leia, quote unquote. He has this big emotional moment, you know. He gives her a Force medallion or something, like from, it's fake, you know, but because it disappears whatever happens next, in her hand, but it was like Han's fuzzy dice, basically. It was his gambling dice. It was actually really cool. I liked it. I thought it was cool. And this is the part of the movie that I actually thought was cool. It was on Crate. That's it, okay? This and Yoda was actually cool, okay? However, okay, Luke then proceeds to walk out in the middle of crate, okay, and he walks out in the middle, all right, and Kylo's like, oh, it's him, oh, I hate him, oh, blast him with everything you got. So like all the tanks, you know, like shoot the poop out of him, you know, and he's still standing there, and he does this little thing where he brushes off his shoulder and he just gives him the smug look. That was Luke Skywalker, okay? That there was Luke Skywalker. Because before, you get to see whiny Luke Skywalker, who doesn't want to teach Rey anything about the Force. And it was stupid, and I hated him, and I hated it. Hated everything to do with it. But then you see the real Luke Skywalker, okay? Alright? You see the real Luke Skywalker. And that was the Luke Skywalker who was really cool, and just, he was like, haha, loser, to Kylo Ren. It was really fun. It was really cool. And, you know, that was Luke Skywalker. And on crate, you get to see Luke Skywalker. Not whiny Luke, not anybody like that. Luke Skywalker. And that's enough. I mean, like, you're probably gonna get a comment saying how many times did you say Luke Skywalker? A lot, okay? A lot. I said Luke Skywalker a lot. Luke Skywalker. Okay, so, look, basically, finally, Kylo Ren decides that he's gonna step out of the walker and go face him alone. And him and Luke have this really big monologue, and it's really, really cool, and I love it. And finally, you know, Luke's like, oh, you'll never beat the Resistance. Because, like, today the Resistance is, you know, haha. He was basically like, haha, you juked, kid. Because he was... He was stalling. So, he stalls. And he's like, haha, get sweat, loser. You're not gonna kill the Resistance today because I'm stalling to make sure that you don't. And it was really, really awesome because, you know, he's like, hey, get wrecked, loser. But I mean, it's just, it was really awesome because I don't know what I'm saying anymore, honestly. But like, he does this really cool monologue thing, and then he like disappears, right? Okay, because everything's awesome up to this point, all right? Okay, but then after finally like disappearing and doing all that junk, it cuts to him being on the island, sitting on that rock, because him and Rey had a nice little talk on a rock earlier. Actually, I failed to mention that, but he's sitting on that rock, and they did an homage to the old Star Wars movies, and my dad was actually sitting there, and he was like, what the heck does this even mean, because, you know, he didn't understand it, but I did, and I thought that there was brilliant. Like, the way he died was perfect, but I felt like it was unjustified, because you could have had more Luke, honestly, I think. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. You couldn't have, because I think it was actually a great way. I think that was it. I think that was good. You know, he didn't die in a terrible way like Han Solo, because I thought Han Solo's death was unjustified and kind of stupid. But yeah, he disappeared. So it wasn't like you see him fall over or anything, but like if you remember in the first Star Wars movie when Obi-Wan Kenobi dies fighting Darth Vader, he didn't fall over, he didn't get like sliced through or anything. He disappeared. So like Darth Vader hit him and he disappeared. His cloak was on the floor and then he stepped on him like a jerk. But yeah, then Luke disappears like that. But before he does, he looks at two suns, like the twin Tatooine suns, and I was like, that was awesome. Okay, that was honestly like, that made the movie 10 times better to me, because it was like, you know, it just, it was such a good homage to the old movies, and I loved it. And then his like cloak blows away, but like, here's the thing. Finn almost dies. Alright. New girl almost dies. Okay. You know, Captain Phasma does die. Snoke does die. Luke does die. But the person who's actually dead in real life, so like IRL, you know, Carrie Fisher's dead. You know, Princess Leia is dead. Princess Leia is still alive. That made no sense to me, okay? Like, they should have done a death scene, because now who you gonna get to film it? They better not pull some, like, animation crap, okay, like they did in, like, what's it called? Oh yeah, Rogue One. They better not pull a Rogue One and, like, try and animate her, because that didn't go well, okay? I did not like that. That was terrible looking. Same thing with Grand Moff Tarkin. Like, they just shouldn't have done that. But, like, they tried, but it was just bad. But anyways, like, out of everything, you know, the movie was decent. It had a lot of missed opportunities and characters, I think. Like, Snoke was he died. He wasn't there for any reason. He was just intimidating for about 5 minutes, and then he got sliced by his own by a lightsaber. You know, they spent way too much time in space to where, like, eventually, like, you know, Poe Dameron is, like, trying to hold up the ship. That was stupid, okay? Like, and, when the shuttles launch, you know, that was dumb, okay? I felt no feelings, okay, when the shuttles launched and got blown up. You know why? Because at that point, I just wanted to get out of space. So, like, whatever that was gonna get us out of space quicker, I was fine with. Alright, the dude, the hacker guy, he was cool. But guess what? He's just a double-crossing piece of poop. Okay, he's a jerk. They ruined his character. They could have done something with him, okay? He could have been really, really cool. Alright? I would like to see more of him. Princess Leia should have died, in my opinion. You know, especially when the bridge got shot, everyone else died. Admiral Akbar, everybody like that, died, and then Leia went out to space. They pulled some bullcrap there. Okay, all right, okay. She floated back to the ship. Okay, she like used the Force or some crap and flew back to the ship, into the ship, and survived. That was so stupid. Okay, that made me actually angry. Okay, made me legitimately angry. Okay, so yeah, that happened. It made me sad because it made no sense, and Leia should have died. Captain Phasma died for no reason. Okay. Alright, they said that they were going to do more with her character. Guess what they didn't do? She just got killed off, alright, man? I mean, I guess her paycheck was too high or something. They wanted to get rid of her fast. Okay? Because they did. Alright, they did. They got rid of her quick. Alright, they got rid of her quick. So, yeah, in all, I give the movie a 3.5 out of 5. Alright, it was okay. At its best, it was okay. Crate was fun. I liked some of the characters, but they blew off a lot of the characters, and they messed a lot of it up. Okay, you know, like Luke was whiny for most of the movie. They ruined the surprise of Rey's parents. They did a lot of that, okay, and it was just total bullcrap. It was stupid, and I kind of hated that, you know. I wish that they did something better, but they didn't. So I liked the movie for what it was. I'm gonna actually repeat what someone else told me, or not someone else told me, but I saw another YouTube video. And no, I'm not saying this because I'm going along with this person. I actually agree with them. It was a good movie, but it was a bad Star Wars movie. Okay. It was a bad Star Wars movie. Alright, it had its moments. It had its moments where I was like, oh, that is so cool. Yes. You know, I felt the Star Wars magic a little bit sometimes. But not always, you know. For a majority of the movie, I was just ticked off at how long it was taking. So yeah, Disney, my word of advice for you on movie making: cut your movies down a little bit shorter and don't waste characters. Okay, look at the character before you decide on this. Decide on everything. Okay, look at it. Okay, see it, do it. Like, because a lot of those characters could have been a lot cooler, and a lot of the situations, like Kylo Ren could have joined the Resistance, and if Captain Phasma was still alive, then she could have rose up or did something, and Snoke could have like told her like, "Oh, you have the Force, you are very special" or something, and there could have been an epic battle, and she could have been really cool, you know. But she got killed off, and Kylo Ren wanted Rey to join the dark side. It was dumb. It was all so dumb. But anyways, you know, I mean, you could have made Kylo and Rey brothers, you know. You could have done a lot. And just look at those opportunities and figure it out, okay? I have high hopes for Star Wars 9, whatever that is. I have high hopes for your new spin-off stories that you're going to do. And please make that Boba Fett movie a thing, please, you know? Make the Boba Fett movie. So yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more movie reviews, and especially game reviews, which there are more, I don't know why I haven't respawned yet. What the heck am I doing? I hope you like it, and I hope you, if you like this review, see more things like this. Geek after all, so I am the kind of guy to tell you about all things nerdy. So I kind of talk about and tell you opinions on games and movies like this. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Adios, muchachos.